Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Jay Myrex, and yeah, I just want to thank you for joining me again. Today, I want to talk about the importance of collaboration as a beat maker or music producer. I find that in this day and age, a lot of us, because we all have our own personal computer setups, and we can, pretty much do everything that we need to be able to do as far as a music production goes in the box. A lot of us have gotten into this frame of mind where we work by ourselves all the time. And I think there are some definite benefits of being able to work by yourself. One of the benefits of working by yourself is that you get to control the pace of the project. You get to control what moves or what decisions are made. You get to control pretty much every aspect of the project, so you don't have to wait for somebody else. And waiting for people can be very frustrating. So when you start collaborating with people, especially if you're collaborating with somebody that you've never worked with before, it can be difficult to figure out a workflow and, to figure out the way that you're going to communicate and how to effectively communicate your ideas to one another. So, that's one of the downsides of collaborating, and what I should say, one of the positives of working by yourself. But on the flip side, you as an individual have certain strengths and weaknesses, and you got to recognize that you can't do everything by yourself. There are certain things that you can do very well. There are certain things that you've practiced, or you may naturally have gifts that other people don't have in certain areas. But you have to also recognize that other people have strengths in areas that you may be lacking in. And collaboration gives you an opportunity to work with people that can bring different perspectives, different ideas, and allow your project to grow well beyond where your project would have been if you just would have worked by yourself. So you have to understand that collaboration is, I would say it's a necessity if you really want to work on projects that have a large amount of impact, because collaboration allows multiple perspectives to come into the fold of a project, which means that it has potential to reach more people as far as the emotional pull and also just the overall message that's it's able to convey, because you have multiple people that have different perspectives bringing all that into one place. So, and then also as far as the abilities go, you have the potential to make something that's a lot stronger, because maybe you're great at mixing and maybe you're great at drums, but you might be collaborating with somebody that's great at, sound design and keyboard playing. Well, now you have those two minds coming together potentially to create something that they couldn't individually create by themselves. So that's always a positive thing. So you have to be in the frame of mind of collaboration as well, because collaboration is gonna take your production to the next level. I remember early on in my career, I collaborated a lot with actually some of my roommates in college, and one of my roommates was very talented on the guitar, and I don't play guitar at all, but the stuff that we were able to do together was so much greater and so much more, I would say even more professional, for lack of better words, because when I hear the results, I'm like, wow, the guitar that he put on my tracks really took my music to another level and made things sound so much more close to what I wanted it to overall be when I released it. So some of my favorite stuff was done within the frame of collaboration. So you want to collaborate. Don't get caught up into this whole, I'm doing everything myself, I'm all in the box. Today there are great tools that allow you to collaborate even with people that are not close to you. I was blessed to be able to collaborate always with people that were very close to me, so I could go and talk to them and, communicate with them. But there's other ways to do it now. I mean, even if you're just gonna send stuff via email to each other, there are ways to communicate. You have things such as Skype, you have things such as, Dropbox, you have all kind of things that you can use to help the process of collaboration. There's even sites like Blend.io. That's another collaboration tool that you can use. But I would say you have to get into a habit of communicating your ideas as well. You know, one thing that I find from my job, especially as a sound content producer, is that you have to know how to communicate your vision for a project effectively. So as you begin to collaborate, you need to understand what the vision is and where you think the collaborators can be helpful. And it's not about being a dictator, but it's just allowing your message, your ideas to be heard in an effective way. So you want to start talking, you want to, you know, vibe with each other always. But if you're not in the close vicinity of somebody to be able to just capture energy and vibe, then the best thing to do is to just start communicating, start talking about what the vision is, because that's what a producer does. A producer can communicate the vision so that the whole project can be done to the exact specification that's necessary. So that's what's going to make you a producer. If you're a beat maker, that's the difference. When you communicate and bring all the resources and all personnel together to accomplish a finished product to a specific specification, then you're producing. So anyhow, I just wanted to share that tidbit of information. I want you guys to start collaborating. If you're not already collaborating, get into the habit of collaborating with people. And collaboration doesn't mean that everybody's working on the beat. That's not collaboration. You can collaborate in so many different ways. Even if you have somebody that's not touching any aspect of the music, but is giving you advice or giving you tips, and it has to be somebody that actually knows the craft. Don't ask for advice from somebody that doesn't do music. If it's somebody that understands music, understands the way songs work, and understands effective means of getting a song to communicate a certain message, that's who you can collaborate with. Don't collaborate with people that don't understand music. I'm not saying that. Don't just give it to your homeboy and say, hey, what do you think about this? Do you think I should add this to it? Don't do that. You want to collaborate with people that can say, hey, this part over on this section gets a little bit weak, or it drops off too much. I need you to build the energy. I need you to add the drums or do something right here, make a good transition right there. You need people that can communicate certain aspects of what's missing or what can enhance the project. So I'm recommending that even if you don't find somebody that's better than you at programming drums or better than you at programming keyboards or guitar or whatever it is, find people that can help you to visualize or have a greater vision for the project. People that can understand where things are missing. Anyhow, that's it. Until next time, I just want to tell y'all peace and God bless. Also, we just opened up some consultation services directly on the website. So if you go to www.ultrawest.com, in the shop you can book 1-hour consultations if you need help with anything as far as music production or sound design. Even if it's about reviewing your projects or needing some advice on how to get your project stronger. I've worked doing this type of thing for many years now, helping other producers to set their projects up, set their studios up. And if you need help with anything, if you just want to get some music reviewed or something like that, I can help you with that. So anyhow, check it out, www.ultrawest.com. All right, till next time, peace and God bless y'all.